What's going on? Welcome to my channel. It's Sheena K, and today I am going to be contouring my face. As you can see, it's already done. I used a different on one side and a different eye. I used something on each side that was a little bit different with the same base, with the same foundation, that kind of thing, just so you could see what you might like more, if you would like something more liquidy or more powder in terms of contouring your face. Then I'm going to highlight it and basically show you what I do to make it look like this at the end. One side looks a little different than the other, and then that's pretty much fucking it. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into the video with my little pineapple on the top of my head. Let go! Alrighty, so I'm going to start with putting primer on my face. I've already lotioned it about 5-10 minutes ago just to let that soak into my face. It is like minus a million here right now and it is dry as fuck. So today I'm going to use the Hourglass primer. It is a little bit more light, a little bit more fluffy in going on my face in terms of a primer that has a little bit more moisturizer in it. But I just really like how it feels, and it really makes everything feel amazing. My hair is just wild today, like absolutely crazy. All right. Okay, so that is on my face now, into the neck, everything's good to go. The first important step that I feel when doing a good contour is having a good foundation, something that matches your skin perfectly and that does not make you look like you have a mask on. What I have is a contour stick that I'm going to do on one side of my face, and then I have a powder that I'm going to put on the other side of my face just to show the differences. But first I'm going to lotion. First I'm going to do a foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Makeup Forever HD foundation. I love it. You can build it up to be a lot more coverage, but I like it to be a little bit more lighter. So I just use one pump. I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend that in. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's not that much coverage right now. And like I said, the beautiful thing about this foundation is that you can layer it and build it up to have a lot more coverage. So I've put a very light layer on my face. I'm going to put just a little bit more. Okay, that's all finished. So my face looks a little on the dewy side, so it looks more hydrated than dry, which is good because I get super fucking dry. So first, we have to conceal. I almost forgot. Today I'm using for concealer NARS concealer stick. It's like a sample. Sorry, the light's pretty not good today. If you see any movement in the background, it's actually just my dog. She's chilling in here today, so sorry if she's a little bit distracting. So I like to put my concealer essentially where you get most creasing and dry patches, and where you want the light to shine on the natural parts of your face. Just gonna take that beauty blender and dab that out again. It makes such a huge difference to blend with the dampened sponge. Oh my god, why didn't I do this before? Okay, I'm all done. So now what I'm going to do is use this stick on this side, as it is a creamier to powder type of... Where the fuck is it? Here it is. I am using the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and it is a one color only one shade because it is meant to blend with everything. So less is more when you have lighter skin tone. If you're naturally more tan, then you want to apply a little bit more, but again, not much. You know. Sorry. Anyway, back to this. I'm going to contour the areas of my face that I would like to have more depth. So essentially just like wearing a little black dress, when you want to wear a little black dress, you want to hide some of the areas that might stick out a little bit. that is for the stick. Now, I'm going to be using for the powder side of things, the Anastasia contour kit. It's medium to tan and it comes in a few different shades. And a big tip for this is not to go too dark because it will look fucking terrible and you're gonna look super patchy and it's gonna go on just bleh. So I'm going to blend this side out first and then I'm going to go ahead with the powder on this side of my face. I'm going to use a contouring brush. Now it doesn't have a number or anything on it. This is just a set that I had gotten for a gift and this is what a contour brush looks like, so it essentially works very well with your face. So that is the liquid side. This about got the nose. Okay, so now this side I'm going to use an actual contour brush. It's an angled brush by Sephora. So it's got a teeny bit of angle on it and a little bit thinner. What shade should I use today? I'm gonna use this shade right here. Angled side up. And then I just buff that in there. Underneath the chin. Oh my god, I grabbed the wrong color. Fuck. Ugh. That's what you don't do. See? Okay, so I fucked up and I grabbed too dark of a color and it looks like I got punched in the fucking forehead. So I'm gonna now grab... I'm gonna try to take this brush here, but very fluffy one, and just buff that shit out. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. You've just learned something new today. Don't fuck up and grab the wrong color. Okay, we have contoured and different looks here. A little bit darker on this side, but really just depends what you're going for. Okay, now I'm going to highlight the areas that I want to accentuate. So comparing that to the black dress, this is the white dress. This is the one that you really want to make an impact with, that you want to show off the areas that you love the most, which is accentuating those higher areas. So on the tip of the nose and the top, and then on your cheekbones and on the top of your lip as well. Make it pucker, make it look a little bit better that way, a little bit more. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette for the powder side of my face. I'm going to use a fan brush. I'm going to use just the whiter color there. See how that shows up. Perfect. So that's all done. And just a little bit on the one half of my face. It's not gonna really work when it's on the nose, but I can also take just a little pointer brush there. Just go underneath your brow, and that'll give you a little bit of a brow lift. Now for the liquidy side of my face. Oh, my hair is just wild. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pineapple. That thing's just fucking beautiful today. I'm going to be using Benefit High Beam. I love it. I love this stuff. Just gonna put some on my hand and then just dab that out. I'm going to take that same brush that I put underneath this side of my brow and I'm just gonna dip it in there. Didn't put any on my upper lip for the powder. There. Okay, that is all she wrote. Thank you so much for watching my video on how I contour my face. Do not take this any professional way whatsoever. This is just my opinion, how I contour my face, and there is no right or wrong way to do it. I mean, there is definitely a wrong way, as you saw it on my forehead, that you can go too dark, you can go with a liquid over a powder or that kind of thing. It's just not gonna blend. You're gonna have to experiment with some things. If you have any suggestions that you would like me to do as a video or as a review or as a how-to tutorial, please post them below. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel so you can see I post videos once a week and it's all beauty makeup related. Just gonna pop that shit right there. Please subscribe and please give this a thumbs up if you'd like to see more how-to tutorials from myself. And I am out.